Hello everybody, welcome back to the video, and I'm going to be building some of this set right here, the Aston Martin AMR Pro and Aston Martin Vintage GT3. Now, I'm only going to be building one of these cars today, so let's get started. So, got a few different topics that I want to bring up. So, we'll get started with those. Second, quickly, this set comes with a very much folded instruction manual. Okay, let's see. Okay, alright, we're gonna build this one today. So, we need bags 1 and 2. So, 4 and 3. So this is going to be, so that's that one. Alright, so I thought I could use this to talk a little bit about Marvel some. So, I have watched, unless I'm forgetting one, every main MCU movie. I've also seen a lot of the non-MCU stuff, almost every X-Men movie. I've still got New Mutants and Dark Phoenix left. And I also have Blade Trinity and the Fantastic Four 2015, along with Into the Spider-Verse. For the movies, I still have a bunch of stuff when it comes to TV shows. Yeah, is there a particular project I am really excited for upcoming? Yes, I am very excited for Secret Invasion. I think that show is going to be awesome. Honestly, Samuel L. Jackson might be the biggest star that Marvel currently has, and it really shocks me it took them so long to give him his own project. I mean, I'm just thinking, okay, he's a big name. Why haven't you already given him his own project? But yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with a Nick Fury movie. Well, not movie, show, but a Nick Fury movie would be an awesome show, I think. Movie, sorry. Also really excited for the new Guardians movie. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too excited for Captain Marvel 2. I just wasn't the biggest fan of the first one. I mean, it was funny seeing a young Nick Fury, but I mean, that was about the biggest, highlight of the movie, in my opinion, was, yeah, we're gonna have a young Nick Fury in this movie, and we're also gonna explain, how he lost the use of his eye, which I kind of thought it was funny how they explained that away. Not what I would have guessed, but it was Fury and Captain Marvel was the highlight of that movie, and so there's at least going to be one really, hopefully, funny thing in the sequel. I watched the trailer, and wasn't the biggest fan of it. I mean, if some people like it, some people like it. Just for me, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, and so that's just, that's just my thoughts. Beyond that, there's a bunch of other projects I am really looking forward to. Loki season 2 is that's gonna be fun to watch. Hopefully, there's a few other things this year, because really the state of what exactly Marvel is making, and what will actually get released this year is unknown. Stuff like the animated series for X-Men, that's unknown. So I mean, but other projects, movies I'm looking forward to. I started watching the Fast and Furious movies. I thought those were very good, especially Furious 7. And I'm very excited to go see the new Fast and Furious movie later this year. That's gonna be a good movie. Wrong thing. Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, there's some things I'm really looking forward to, but I think the main one is I'm very excited for the new Indiana Jones movie. That's gonna be an awesome movie. Yeah, it's just gonna be great to actually see a new one, because I actually kind of liked Crystal Skull. There were some parts of it that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I liked it. It was a pretty good movie. I mean, the weakest movie in the series, in my opinion, is definitely going to be Temple of Doom. But even that movie has some good aspects to it. So, I'm going to be optimistic for these movies in the new one, which will be Harrison Ford's last, and apparently the last movie in the franchise. Looks, actually, apparently it's supposed to be the last entry in the franchise, because they were apparently planning on doing a prequel about Indy's youth. But that got canned. Yeah, I'm excited to see the movie, so hopefully it will just putting that on the wrong way. But I mean, hopefully, hopefully it'll be pretty good. And since I did bring it up, I guess I should probably say my thoughts on Deadpool. I liked Deadpool 2 more than I did Deadpool 1. In general, I think I typically prefer the sequel over the original. But, That's just me. But yeah, it was a very interesting set of movies. And I am very excited to see what they're going to do with everything with the multiverse saga. That's going to be some fun material. It's going to be some fun material for Deadpool to make fun of. I really do hope that theory about theory that they get imprisoned by the TVA happens, because Deadpool and Wolverine getting captured by the TVA, that's gonna be funny right there. Apart from that, I mean, come on, the best movie in the series kind of has to be Logan, right? I mean, there's no other way around it. Logan is the best X-Men movie. And I mean, when I do my rankings of the X-Men movies, you'll know that it's number one, but I got some about most of the other ones that I've seen. I still have 2 more left before I'm fully caught up on that series. I got some controversial opinions about some of the X-Men movies. But I mean, I've just got a lot of different video ideas. I just don't know which one is going to be next. I kind of really want to do that X-Men movie ranking, but I still am a couple of movies short on that list, so I don't think that will be the next one. I have seen all of the Disney Plus shows, so that might be a video. Although, couple months away from the release of Secret Invasion, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait for Secret Invasion or not for that. I kind of should, but then Loki starts not long after, and it's just I don't know. It'd be kind of an interesting thing to see how that list would take shape. But I think one video I know I'm definitely going to do this year is going to record a video on every Doctor Who regeneration story. That's going to be a fun list because there's a lot of them. It's not going to include stuff like Time of the Ronnie and the TV movie. Those are post-regeneration stories. But I'm also not going to include The Stolen Earth and Journey's End, because that's not really a regeneration story. It features a regeneration, but also not really a regeneration in the regular context of the show. So, yeah, that would be the thing. And I definitely do. Here's the thing with that is, I'm honestly wondering if I should wait until the 60th anniversary specials get released, because then I can talk about those. I can talk about the 60th specials in that video, because David Tennant's doing a one-time return that will end at the end of the 60th. you know, once the 60th celebrations are over, you know, Tenet's gonna regenerate. So I don't really know if I should hold off on that video or not. I'm kind of tempted to just make it and then review the specials. I'm just genuinely not sure how that would come along for, yeah, I don't know how that would go. I've got some other ideas, but I kind of want to save a few ideas for surprises. For example, that Scream 6 pitch, not 6, 7, sorry, that was originally going to be an idea for an entire video. But then I got to thinking, and my brain ultimately said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now, because I thought it was a good pitch. And honestly, I still do think that it's a really good pitch for a Scream movie. I talked about that in my previous Lego building video, where I discuss, you know, how, where I discuss numerous things, including, I'm going to go and say it. Stu is the ghost face in that pitch. And it would be a very interesting one because it would have a lot of callbacks to Scream 3 while also avoiding the Hollywood setting, which I don't think a lot of people liked. Even though if you watched my video on ranking the Scream movies, you know, I actually really did like the third one. Either way, I actually heard that the guys who are making those movies, Radio Silence, they are actually they're making a Universal monster movie. Is it going to be about an old monster? Or is it going to be in the style of Universal monster movie? Just a new story? I don't know. So this goes. There we go. I put it on the wrong parts. But my honest opinion on that is it could be an interesting movie. You know, I don't know what kind of level of confidence people had in them when it came to doing the new Scream movies. I mean, I saw the trailer and I was saying, this is going to be cool. For 5. Which I actually thought 5 was going to be... I thought 5 was going to be a completely different movie. Because when I saw the trailer, my thought was not a bunch of angry fans making a new movie. No, I thought full-on vengeance plot. I thought it was going to be someone related to someone from a previous Ghostface spree becoming Ghostface, taking on the characters. I honestly thought that would have been a cool idea. Because I think there's even a line in the trailer that says he's going after people from related to the previous killers. That's a cool plot point that immediately That's a cool plot idea that gets completely ignored. Just, it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, he's going after previous Ghostface survivors. Well, people related to previous, Ghost Faces. And that's a cool idea for a movie. But, ultimately, they didn't do that. And honestly, I was kind of shocked they didn't, but I'm glad that I was surprised. Because that genuinely meant that all the twists were shocking twists. I didn't see them coming, which is cool. And apparently people have actually been able to predict these, and I'm going to be honest, I've been completely wrong for these movies with my predictions, because I like to guess throughout the movie. And, I've been able to guess some of the time. I did not expect them to do a single killer twist in 3. But I did call Roman would be Ghostface. I think everyone called that in the first Scream Billy was going to be Ghostface. And then I don't think anyone actually would have guessed. You don't have the opportunity to guess Mrs. Loomis as Ghostface. You just... Scream 2 is kind of unfair with its Ghostface rules. Because, yeah, it's Mrs. Loomis. That's the killer in that movie. But you can't guess it's Mrs. Loomis until ever. When you see her, you think, oh, that's the reporter. And then Sydney's like, oh no, that's Mrs. Loomis. It's like, wait, hold on. How are we supposed to guess this was Mrs. Loomis? Yes, if you can't tell, I'm still kind of a little... Yeah, I still don't like that twist. 4, I didn't guess it would be I didn't figure out the main killer, but... okay, I actually didn't figure out any of the killers in 4. So I actually haven't been able to guess one since 3. But, sometimes you just get them wrong. And you know what? I actually prefer being wrong on these predictions, because then it's, you see who it is and you're thinking, really? Okay, then. So, I like being wrong in my predictions of who it is. It's right. It's cool to get it right, but just in terms of, in general, it kind of, it stinks a little bit getting it wrong. One of the video ideas that I brought up earlier is a favorite movies list. Very excited about that idea, because I actually have been wanting to do that for a while. And so I think that that's going to be a fun one to do. And honestly, I think that is going to be the, I think that's going to be my next big project, maybe. Not entirely sure. Let's see. see, so how does this go? So this. There we go. Okay, so actually, I didn't realize this was going to be that bit, that building this bag would actually take this long. So once this bag's done, I'm actually going to end the video there, and then I'll finish the build of this car off screen, and then I will then I'll do another video building the other car, I think. Because I don't think you guys are going to want to see me build Lego sets for a while. So yep. Right, and then that goes here. Okay, let's see, so there, that there. But either way, yeah, I've got several ideas planned for for upcoming videos. I'm also thinking with the new season coming out later this year, would you guys be interested in a review of Only Murders in the Building? Because I do like that show. That's a funny show. But I mean, would you be interested in a review of maybe a specific episode or the entire first season? Season 1 is better than 2. But I mean, in general, would you be interested in that as an idea? But yeah, that is it for bag 1 of the set, and this video is already extremely long. So I'm just going to go ahead and end it here, and I will build bag 2 off screen, and you'll see the finished product in part 2. That is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.